So this is so absurd, it almost looks like The Onion. This is an article in Yahoo Finance. Look at what they say. Lockheed Martin's $1.7 trillion F-35 fighter jet is 10 years late and 80% over budget. And it could be one of the Pentagon's biggest success stories. I couldn't parody that if I tried. 10 years late, 80% over budget, $1.75 trillion or $1.7 trillion fighter jet. One of the biggest success stories of the Pentagon. By the way, they admit in this article, like 58% of Pentagon money goes to private contractors. I love how they're just like outright admitting the graft and the waste and the nature of the military-industrial complex. There's a lot of people profiting, and war is profitable. Weapons are profitable. That's why we sell quadrillion dollars worth of firearms to Israel as they do an ethnic cleansing and to Saudi Arabia as they do a genocide in Yemen. But they just talk about it so matter-of-factly. And the argument is like, well, you know, Lockheed Martin was able to do this, and what this shows is, as long as America is dedicated to something for the long haul, then eventually it'll pay off. Yeah, but here's the thing. That argument might make sense if you're talking about being committed to creating a universal healthcare system, being committed to creating a social security for all system, a UBI system, being committed to creating the #1 infrastructure in the world by upgrading all of our airports and all of our highways and all of our bridges and all of our wastewater plants and whatever, fill in the blank, right? If you were committed to that, then yes, that's an argument for a success story no matter how much money it costs. But when you're talking about weapons of death, and by the way, their big evidence of like, see, this was actually good, is that, oh, Canada wants to order a number of these now, and Ukraine and some of their allies want to order a number of these now, and isn't that just amazing? Okay, think about it like this. $1.7 trillion. What could that have gone to? Bernie Sanders' free college bill was only like $80 billion a year. Now, I'm not good at math, but you do the math on that. How many years of free college could that have bought for this country? $1.7 trillion. That could have wiped out all of the student loan debt in this country. What could that have gone towards? What could that have gone towards? And then this is where idiots chime in and say, well, the economy is not a zero-sum game, so therefore that's not a good comparison. It absolutely is a zero-sum game. At any given time, there's a finite amount of money in the world, and you're allocating a certain number to some stuff and not to other stuff. So the $1.7 trillion could have been used to make everybody's life better, to fix the country. We have about 600,000 homeless people in this country. I wonder how far that $1.7 trillion could have gone to fixing their lives and putting a roof over their heads and giving people jobs training programs, etc. Biggest success story to waste $1.7 trillion on a fighter jet. And by the way, they think it's some massive own to say like, well, Bill Maher once argued the thing doesn't even fly, but now it does. Oh, really? $1.7 trillion later, 10 years late, 80% over budget, and you finally got it in the air? Oh, wow. So amazing. So amazing. By the way, he made that argument in like 2015 or something like that. And they're like, aha, gotcha. No, in 2015 it didn't fly. Where's the debate here? There is no argument. What are you talking about? And by the way, look, this is the media. This is the perspective of Yahoo Finance. Oftentimes, and if you pay close attention, you'll see this. Go to the business press. And honestly, they are the most direct about the way the system works. Go read the op-ed pages of the Wall Street Journal. And they don't play hide the ball. They'll like admit, oh, of course, yeah, political contributions are bribery. It's corruption, of course. Oh yeah, military industrial complex. A lot of people are making a lot of profit. The defense contractors are very happy because there's this new genocidal bloodbath happening in country X. They'll be more clear about it. In the New York Times, you get they sort of like couch it, and there's a lot of like euphemism, and they massage the point. Oftentimes, the business press is like, "Isn't the military industrial complex wonderful? Isn't it great that we're getting wealthy off of death and destruction? Why, yes, yes, it is. I can't believe anybody disagrees with us. Yes, yes." So anyway, there you have it. Beyond disturbing. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.